wonder how your family sponsorship application is being processed by CIC. How it's being processed really differs whether you've submitted an application inland versus overseas. With an overseas family sponsorship application, the application goes through a two-step process. The first step really is an assessment of the sponsor being eligible to sponsor you as the applicant. And here, the officer looks at the sponsor being eligible to sponsor you, not only that the individual is a Canadian citizen or permanent resident, that the individual is not on social assistance, etc. So essentially, the assessment is first on the sponsor. After that, the application gets sent to the consulate in your home country, and the assessment of the person being sponsored, hence the applicant, that's the assessment in the second stage. Usually in an outside application, the first step where the sponsor is being assessed goes through a much faster processing, and the second step where the applicant is being processed, that goes through a little bit more processing times. The applicant gets assessed, making sure that they're eligible, there's no criminal or medical inadmissibilities, etc. Now, for an inland family sponsorship application, it again goes through a two-step process. However, it is a little bit different. In the first step, the assessment is not only on the sponsor, but also from the person that's being sponsored. So essentially, the two is combined into one. And hence the application in the first stage is much longer than if you submit overseas. However, the reverse happens in the second stage. The second stage is really checking the medical and criminal and security background checks on the applicant. That usually takes much faster than the first step in an inland application. So if this is your situation when you're debating should you file inland versus overseas, one of the things you want to keep in mind is the processing times so that you can adjust your life accordingly. I hope this video helped in regards to filing inland versus overseas family sponsorship applications. Thank you, and until next time.